welcome back. This is number 4 to building a poor man's Steam OS, or a SteamBox, as I like to call it. I've changed some things around. I dropped LightDm for SDDM. I got the flatpaks on the nav bar down below. But anyways, just let me show you. I'll show you how to get to it and do it all. Be right back in just a moment. Now that we're on the desktop, as you can see down below, Plank has Proton Tricks, Pup GUI, Proton GUI, Boiler, Hero Games Launcher, and Steam. Okay, in the last video, we got the flatpaks, and normally that would be in, it would download it to home SteamBox or your user directory .local/share flatpak export/share applications. But since this is a minimalist, and there's two places it puts it. It puts it there if your whole system's set up 100% correctly. But on minimalist, it puts it in the execution files, the files that start the application are in var lib flatpak export share applications. Here, let me go ahead and show you right here. Now if you navigate to that, this is where it puts it for the system-wide applications. So basically all you have to do is navigate to there and just drag and drop your application onto Plank, and Plank will just add it to it for you. Now, if you notice here on Plank looks a little different. It's more rounded and thicker, and the background has changed. Basically, what you do is you go to gnomelook.org and look for Plank, and then there's themes for Plank. You download those, and then what I did is after I downloaded them, I drag and dropped them into home/steambox.local/share Plank themes. And then I extracted them within Grandpa. And what that does is, if you get down here on the nav bar with left control, right click, that brings up this menu, the preferences menu, and you go to appearance, and if you notice right here where it says theme, and you click on that, it automatically changes it. So yeah, now you can get more docklet support too, but I never went around to go look for that. All right. Now, as for Steam, get it to come up like I did in the video, you add you remember in the last video, I told you to take note of the run commands. Go to here, local. Never mind. It says config. Keep forgetting where it's at. .config. All right. And then go down to OpenBox. Open that up. Go to your autostart. Open that up with your text editor. And you got flatpak run com.valvestore.steam. That's the run launcher for Steam, obviously. Now, I'm having an issue with it restarting back up after I close it after the initial. So I'm going to have to put a end command at the end of this. I got to go look that up because I can't remember what the name, exactly how to do it. I'll have to look in my book. Or I could look online. It's online too. But I have 3 books on, 2 books on Bash scripting, one specifically for Ubuntu, and another for the comp test for Linux. And Ubuntu is the operating system that they use for that test. So, or at least they used to. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and I'll be right back. One thing I figured I'd mention is here, let's just go there. All right, local share. Come on. Where is it? There's Steam. That's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for flatpak. I don't think I correctly made this. I goofed because I was having issues the other day with a secondary. Oh, there it is. Secondary health issue I have sometimes with having an ongoing infection from cancer. So sometimes it flares up, and if you notice, I was trying to drag and drop a Pi script into the terminal. Excuse me. Now, occasionally, that'll happen to me. I'll get things a little bit confused and do that. That is no big deal. No big deal. I just feel like crap. But I figured to get this video out for you guys so we can finish this off. Well, finish the main part off. And I can go off to a different couple of videos and come back and show you guys a couple of other things that I plan on doing to it after I get it on a bare metal machine. That'll be in a different video in a couple of videos down the road. I'll show you how to get that out. I'll show you how to get it out of the VM too. I didn't want to do everything back to back to back. I'm getting kind of burnt out on this project, honestly. So, anywho, if you go into home steambox.local.share.flatpak, create. All right. Exports. Ah, man, my cable's in the way. There we go. Share. Applications. I spelt that right because you need exact spelling. Okay. What that's going to do is next time I go download a Steam application, it's going to try and put it there because that's where it tries to go by, for the user by default. It should from now on automatically put the runner inside this folder. I'm going to go and pause it. I'm going to test it out. At least that's what the how-to on this said it would work anyways. I've never done this before, so we'll find out. I usually do a system that it's complete, like Ubuntu, KD Neon. I usually don't. I'm not a window manager guy. I just got a wild hair up my derriere, what's left of it, anyways, and decided to build this and show new users that it can be done. And I did it raw to show, yeah, people make mistakes, step back from it, figure it out, and move on. And you'll end up getting it done. All right, so I'm going to go and pause this and go find us a flatpak and install it and see if it drops in that folder for us, like the how-to say. Because now the how-tos you have out there are correct. I've noticed that. There's a lot of them out there that are wrong or outdated. They need to be updated. So pause it right now, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. See if there's anything right off the bat. No, we got Steam Link. Discord. There we go. Gamer need Discord. I got a lot of friends that are on Discord that I don't really talk to them that much because I don't like Discord. But anywho, copy, right click, accessories. Where is? It'll probably be faster if I just right click the desktop. System. There we go. Terminator. I'm just getting used to this new menu item. This new menu item on the on Plank there. All right, I'm gonna go and pause this until this is installed, and then we're gonna go take a look at it. Well, so far so good. It didn't complain. Normally it tells me that that directory isn't there, so let's keep our fingers crossed that it dropped it in there. And it didn't. Alright, let's do view. Yeah, we have shown hidden files. I guess it does. I guess that's an outdated how-to file. Alright. So, let's go back to where it's at. Oh. Let's pause this because now I gotta figure out where it's at again. I don't know the exact spelling for it. Alrighty, I found it and I'm back to it. So let's drop her down between here. Ta-da! Just like that. Now, if you noticed, and I think I already mentioned this, that I changed the window manager login from LightDm to SDDM. LightDM, although it being light, is kind of a pain in the butt to configure sometimes. Where SDDM, if you know where the files are at, isn't. And I kept running into how-to after how-to that was wrong. So, in order to get to change the background on it, at least the background. I haven't done much to it except change the background. Okay. It's user share. All right, we gotta get out of SDDM. The S part stands for simple, and it is simple. As soon as you figure out where the files are, that's the hardest part of it. Come on, jeez. A lot in here. Oh, there we are, right there. Gotta user share SDDM and themes. Now the default one is the Debian-Maui theme. And basically all I did was I opened up the configuration file, changed this from what it had there before, and renamed this image to the background.png and set the path to it. So that's about it for now. I mean, not much more I can do. I plan on changing the kernel. The reason I chose the 22.10. Now I watched a video and I think another YouTube channel, Linux guy, happened to cross my one of my videos, because within a day he did a video of his own, very similar to mine, and he tried drawing in the Xorg with a different package that didn't work. And there's a reason for that. You got to know which specific packages will call in the whole. Well, it doesn't call in the whole Xorg packages for Xorg, but it calls in almost all of them. And anywho, I chose 22.10 for two reasons. One, the newer packages. Two, you can put the 6.0 kernel in there and very little, if any, chance of having conflicts. And since the 6.0 kernel has the new Arc GPU drivers, that's why I chose the 22.10. Although I'll never buy an Arc GPU now that I looked at them, the way they manufactured them. There's a old saying in the programming field, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And they over-engineered that whole thing. Way too much thinking went into it, making it pretty much almost unserviceable to the point where you're going to break stuff tearing that thing down. Because moving parts wear out and they break down. So, and you have to open it from the backside and tear it all the way apart to get the fans on that. That was deliberate. So until they revamp their how they do that, I will never buy one. I'll stick to. I'd rather buy Nvidia than Intel at this point. I'm very disappointed in them. Alrighty. Basically, what these videos for, the SteamBox or SteamOS was for is a proof of concept. The first being, you can take any distro, any window manager, any desktop environment of your choice and make it your own. Secondly, when you hear the best Linux distro, insert whatever distro it is that you're looking at. or the perfect Linux distro, it isn't out there for you. It never will be. The perfect Linux distro for you is the one that you get your hands on and customize to your needs specifically. And that's what Linux is about. Um, well, here I am overdubbing. Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a pile of crap. I won't recommend this distribution to anybody. It has way too many problems. Anyways, what I was saying was, is this 4 video series. It's basically proof of concept on 2 levels. The first being you can take any distro, any window manager with any desktop environment of your choice and make it your own. Secondly, when you hear the best Linux distro, insert whatever it is you're looking for. The perfect Linux distro isn't out there for you. It never will be. The best Linux distro is the one that you make your own. To me, Linux is a blank canvas. And you, the user having the canvas, you get the chance, the opportunity to create your masterpiece, so to speak, of course. Not have a knockoff copy handed to you. Every day, we get to choose what it is, what we want for it, which direction you want to go with it. For me, it could be gaming. For you, just think of the possibilities. With Linux, sky's the limit, and that limit is only limited by your imagination. Alrighty, that's it for this series, except for a couple of others that's going to happen, after the next few videos. I'll come back to it and change that Linux kernel. Yeah, thanks for watching.